Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here, and welcome to another edition of SmackDown. I'm your host, Conman167. It's good to have you. And today, guys, it is a big freaking show because it's not just an edition of SmackDown. No, it's a super edition of SmackDown. Oh my, everyone. Big show tonight. And no, I'm not talking about Paul White. No, I'm talking about it's a big show tonight. We got Brock Lesnar returning to Smackity Diggity Down. We have Edge going one-on-one against Seth Rollins. We have Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair signing the contract for their upcoming match at Extreme Rules. And we have the Usos battling the Street Profits for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. My God, it's a stacked show. Let me know if you're excited right now in the live chat by doing either vote yes or vote no. Press that thumbs up button right here in the live chat. And then let's get right into this thing because it is time for your Conman Certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? We have John St. Clair. We have Miguel Angelo. How you doing? King Chase is in here. Gavin Mangus. One Eden, how you doing? Jared is in here. Raul Kapar. Robbie, welcome to the stream. Peyton Cash, how you doing, my friend? We have Elizabeth, welcome. We have Via Honey. Jacob Richardson, welcome to the stream. Malik Clip is here. Kelvin Jackson. Vincent, how you doing? We have Danger Zone Danger. We have Alexander Harbula, TCS Gaming, Brian Cruz, Wrestling Fan, Charlie Dane. How you doing? Atlantis Gaming as well. Carlos Romero, and a bunch of other wonderful, amazing people. Here we go, guys. If you do not know how to join the live calls, I'm going to show you right now. We have time for a few today. Also, that reminds me, I'm going to have to get rid of text-to-speech. Give me 1 second here to get rid of that. For the super chats, we normally have to run them manually. And I turned them on for Minecraft earlier. Big news with Minecraft as well. If you missed the Minecraft stream, we'll talk about that at some point in the future. But there we go, everyone. Okay, so this is how you can join the Discord server. So there's a link in the description below. And apparently Conman is not ready for this at all. Let's try to mess this up here even more. How about this? Goodness me, Conman was really zoomed in on that, wasn't he? Holy moly. All right, give me a second. Just hold your toy horses there, okay? All right, there we go. And almost there. And just there we go. So if you join the Discord server, it's going to look a little something along the lines of this. It'll take you to this page, and all you got to do is go down right here. See this little rules spot? Click on the rules, or go to the left and click on the rules right there. You click on the little green check mark, that gives you access to the server, and you scroll down on the left side right here and see this lovely live call wait room. Oh, it's perfect, isn't it? You got lots of people in there. It seems like we've already got a backlog, but to be quite honest, I think you might have a chance of getting in here today because it's all chosen at random. So guys, make sure you join the Discord server. I'm going to pull somebody up next, and the first person that we're going to speak to this week is none other than Justin Beverly, if I can get Beverly in here. Remind me later. I don't need that. Come on now. So Justin Beverly, you're going to be up next. So there we go, everyone. That's how you join the Discord server. That's how you chat with me. We'll get a few callers in here, and we'll start things off, like I said, with Mr. Beverly. Welcome back to the show. Here we go. And then actually, after Justin, we are going to speak to... Trey Lucado, okay? Hey, Justin, how you doing?
Hey, Con.
Welcome to the show. It's great to speak to you.
Yeah, I usually don't get a chance to be part of the live chats in a while.
I know, right? Like it's a random pick. I don't ever get to speak to many people, and it's lovely being able to speak to you today. Welcome back to the community, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I am not one who's going to be very good at chatting about what's going on with like on the show, because I can't say that I've watched a show in probably a month.
Well, man, you picked a great show to tune back into because it is a super SmackDown tonight. Brock Lesnar's going to return. Edge and Rollins go one-on-one. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair are going to sign a contract for a match coming up at Extreme Rules. And the Usos take on the Street Profits in a rematch for the tag team titles. Out of all the matches I just told you, what would you like to talk about?
Probably just want to talk about Bianca and Becky.
Bianca and Becky. All right, my man. So, have you been following the story along at all? Do you know roughly what's gone on between them?
Only thing I know is that Becky showed up and got the SmackDown title.
Yes, it was in 26 seconds at SummerSlam there. A big shock when Becky Lynch came out and defeated Bianca Belair. And now all of a sudden over the last few weeks, Bianca Belair has been trying to get her rematch, and Becky Lynch, slowly turning heel, has been saying no every single time. So that's kind of catching you up there with that storyline. Does a heel Becky Lynch interest you?
Yeah, it does, because I mean, I will say that unlike a lot of people, I was kind of getting bored of the man gimmick, at least I wasn't as much of a cheerful for her face gimmick. I should say.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you weren't alone there. A lot of people were certainly getting a little tired of her. And I think when she did go away, she probably... she didn't choose to go away at that time. She was obviously pregnant, but like...
Obviously.
Yeah, she didn't choose to go away at that time, but it was probably the right time for her character to take a break. And there's been some new baby faces on the block, especially on the SmackDown side of things. So it makes a lot of sense to see Becky Lynch run as a heel. Have you seen the first match between Edge and Seth Rollins?
I did not see the first match. I know about, like, I've seen some, like, snippets online of, like, say, how Seth Rollins got the bloodbath from Edge.
Yes,
but that was pretty much about it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the story there. Edge had to reach down to a deep, dark place and essentially went back to his brood days, dropped a bloodbath, or a brood bath as they called it, on the show. And that led to the match between the two of them. It was a good, solid match, so you're in for a treat here tonight. Again, I think both superstars are going to put on a show for us tonight. If you had to be a betting man here tonight, Edge or Seth Rollins, who do you think walks out with the victory?
I think they're going to make it. I think they're going to give it to Seth.
Nice choice. Nice choice. So we got Justin Beverly saying Seth Rollins for this here tonight. And the last thing is obviously Brock Lesnar making his return to SmackDown. If you missed that one, he returned right at the end of SummerSlam, stared down Roman Reigns, show went off the air, and then he did a suplex to John Cena, of all people, a German suplex, and hit him with an F5. So any ideas if you had to be a guy who was just guessing what Brock Lesnar is going to do tonight? What's your guess?
I would love if Brock Lesnar shows up to just do the, I guess, what the old Brock Lesnar, like the big guys used to do, and just when they show up and just go through anyone that's in the back.
Nice. Just wreck some people. So like some people on the lower end of the card?
Probably, but just to basically make him boost himself up even more as just, the unstoppable force that they try and portray him as.
I would love to see Apollo Crews get a rub against Brock Lesnar. Have Apollo Crews and his bodyguard there. I forget his name all of a sudden. But have him and his bodyguard come down to the ring. And
was it Aziz or something?
Yeah,
like
Commander
that?
Aziz. Thank you. Have them come down to the ring and see Brock Lesnar deliver an F5 on Commander Aziz. I think that would be a really beautiful look, and it could give Apollo Crews the rub of getting in the ring next to Brock Lesnar. So we'll see if that ends up happening tonight, but I like your idea there of somebody coming down to the ring and just getting messed up by Brock.
I also want to see where, at least since Brock's showing up, what the storyline is going to be between the relationship between Brock and Paul Heyman compared to Reigns and Raymond.
Yes, and
Heyman, I should say.
That has been the big story going on SmackDown recently, is where is Paul Heyman's allegiance truly lying? Last week, he got a call from Brock Lesnar on his phone. So the seeds have been planted. If you're a guessing or a betting man, are you betting that Paul Heyman is on Brock Lesnar's side, or is he on Roman Reigns' side?
I think it would be more intriguing if they decide to keep Heyman on Roman's side, and he does some, or at least he gives the impression that he's going over to that and then betrays Brock.
Lovely stuff, man. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, Justin. You enjoy the show tonight. We're going to get to another caller, but thank you so much for calling in, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, we got Trey Lucado up here, and I realized I spoke to Justin Beverly there for a while. Beverly's a longtime viewer of the channel, and it's lovely having him back, and I think that's the first time we've spoken, so lovely speaking to you, Justin. Thanks for calling. So, we got Trey Lucado over here, and we'll see if we've got time for another person after that. So hang out in the live call wait room. We'll see if we can get another caller. Hey, Trey Lucado, how you doing? Hey, Trey Lucado, how you doing? Unfortunately, a muted microphone. We got ourselves, let's go with, oh, it's always just random, isn't it? The most random stuff. You never know who's going to be on the other side. We haven't spoken to Peyton for a while. Let's speak to Peyton Cash, all right? Hey, Peyton, how you doing?
UI!
Whoa.
For the Trust One has finally returned.
Wow, you make it sound like you're a bigger deal than SmackDown. Get your head out of your ass.
Oh, yes. How you been, buddy?
I've been pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, my goodness. Do I got an update for you?
Oh, all right. Let's hear it.
I do want to give a shout out to my boys over at the Wrestle Art Podcast and our current reigning, defending, undisputed Wrestle Art champion, Aled Thomas.
Wow.
Yes. We've been like going at it. We've been rolling through with these podcasts ever since we got started, and believe me, we actually got ourselves a little sponsorship.
Did you? Well, congratulations.
Why, thank you. Thank you to Pro Wrestling Tees as well, because our buddy Brandon Nutting, who is actually our friend in another server, he helped us get to that point, and we're grateful to have him on as our honorary member and our source for our sponsorship. So,
dude, that's amazing. Congratulations. It is always exciting when you get those sponsorships.
I know.
It feels a little bit like validation that you've done some good stuff, even though you don't need it, right? It's always a nice tip of your cap.
I know. But once we heard that we were sponsored by Pro Wrestling Tees, we were shocked. Because Pro Wrestling Tees is one of the bigger t-shirt companies in the game. And all of us were completely shocked about that, and we were happy.
Dude, well, we might need your discount code out here. Hey.
I don't think we have one. But,
come on! Yeah. You're useless. Over here bragging about Pro Wrestling Tees as your sponsor, dude. Comes on to the show and just wants to brag about it, and why can't even give the people a discount?
Shush. We do not have we don't have a code at all yet.
In all seriousness, hey, congratulations. That is awesome. We've got 9 minutes until the show, so I'm sure you've got some stuff you'd like to talk about SmackDown. You want to transition to that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So,
all right, take it away.
We know for a fact that Lesnar is going to be challenging Reigns at some point during probably, I'd say Crown Jewel, because you saw the red lights during last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling it right now that Demon Finn Balor's going to be challenging Reigns for the title, but even though Reigns going to face Lesnar and Crown Jewel, the Demon might lose. That's my hot take.
You're thinking Demon Balor versus Reigns? Did you say at Extreme Rules?
Yes, Extreme Rules, yes.
Okay. All right. I can see how you got that, for sure. I can see the direction WWE's going in that Wait, yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, why not? Look, Balor as a demon, I think it's a double-edged sword. So Balor has the ability to pull off the demon character excellently. The problem is that it creates a little bit of this bubble around Balor that makes you feel like he can only be strong when he's the demon, and that the actual Finn Balor character is weak. And you don't want that appearance. So as long as they can continue to portray the Balor character that they currently have as strong, on top of the demon Finn Balor being like an extra bit to his character that he has to dig down to from very rare time to time. I think that would be a nice addition to his character, but not at the
Extreme
expense,
Rules,
right?
Yeah. I do agree with you on that, but it's going to take a long time to develop that story of having the bubble growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and then essentially pop, demon comes out.
Yep, for sure. Hey, and I think the Demon Balor is the next step for his character. Where else do you go with him right now? They don't have anything, so at least it's something, right? It's just I don't want to see them rely on the Demon Finn Balor character again, because that's what it was the first time he was on the main roster, and that's what ruined his mid-card run, right? When he was just normal babyface Balor. That's what ruined it. He didn't break out the Demon Balor, and everybody's always asking, where's the demon? Where's the demon? Why isn't he breaking it out? Oh, he's not the demon.
Prince.
Yes, he's now the prince, which is good. And I think you understand where I'm coming from, where I just don't want to see that character be hurt at the expense of the demon. But still, demon returning, very exciting stuff.
Definitely, for sure. One more thing. Me and the boys predicted that Adam Cole would go into the main roster. Mm-hmm. We were wrong.
We were all wrong, man.
Yeah, because AEW will like slap their face and saying no. Biggest steal of our they literally hit the jackpot when they signed Cole and Daniel Bryan, because there's no chance in literal hell I'm calling Daniel Bryan Bryan Danielson. I always grew up hearing Daniel Bryan as Bryan Danielson. Mm-hmm. So, all right. But
no, like for sure, man. Like they hit the jackpot when it comes to Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson, 1,000,000%. But we are closing in on the last 5 minutes of the show before SmackDown. Any final words here, buddy?
Everyone in the live call weight room, it is now time to leave the weight room peacefully and calmly. And for those of you in the CMU, I expect an open challenge soon. You can trust me on that. Bye, Con Man.
Forcing me into a corner over there, booking me into a corner. Look at that. Just look at that, Peyton Cash. Booking me into a corner. Comes onto my show. And demands an open challenge. Baiting the jerk butt, more like it. Can't trust that man with a microphone, can you? Oh, man. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you. Seriously, it's great to have you. Thank you so much for everybody calling in today. We are 5 minutes away from Smackity Diggity Down, and I think we've got to run through a little bit of news. Just really quickly here. I have it pulled up on my Twitter. Where was it? Or did I not have it pulled up on my Twitter? Maybe I didn't. Well, let's go to Fightful. Because there was some news that broke here today. And Conman's just got to be able to talk about it properly. But are you guys excited for SmackDown? Give me either a vote yes or a vote no right here in the live chat. Boom. So here we go. So Finn Balor had some words regarding the Forbidden Door. He says he would love to challenge himself. So as you guys know, the Forbidden Door is a term in the wrestling business that is roughly, hey, I'm going to go to another wrestling promotion while I'm signed to a wrestling promotion. It's kind of like kicking down the door of a spot that you don't technically belong. But anyways, this is what Finn Balor had to say. He told Cultaholic that he loves the idea of the Forbidden Door. If I feel I have the opportunity to wrestle in Japan or Mexico or Europe for whatever promotion, I'd love the opportunity to be able to do it. Obviously, contractually with WWE, they take care of all my dates and bookings and travel and organize everything. If I were somehow to set up a relationship with WWE and these other brands touring around the world, I would love to challenge myself from different performers from different regions. So that begs the question here, guys. Out of everyone in the world, who would you like to see Finn Balor wrestle the most? If you had the opportunity to book him against any wrestler in this world, who would you like to see him face? So let me know right here in the live chat. The other thing that has been kind of going around is that it has been mentioned that Kevin Owens, his contract is ready to expire this January, and Kevin Owens sounds like he is nowhere near close to re-signing with the WWE. Rumors are that he is gone. He is splitting when he can. So that's kind of big when it comes to Kevin Owens. We haven't really heard too much else regarding him, but it is still a big friggin' deal. Also, the other bit of news here today, we spoke about this during the Minecraft live stream, but maybe you guys were not there for it. The third bit of news is that Al Snow is a freaking hero. Al Snow, what a gem of a human being. I don't know what else is going on in his life. I don't know anything beyond this story, really. But Al Snow from this, I love him for this story. So, guys, earlier today, Al Snow was, well, here, let me just read it word for word right here. So, after the wrestling legend saved a child's life on Thursday, he is being hailed a hero. He jumped in the ocean and pulled the boy from a riptide. The incredible act of bravery all went down at Santa Rosa Beach in Florida when Snow says he heard yelling and screaming while he was in the water. Snow says when he looked around, he saw a boy being hit by waves and being pulled away by a rough current. The 58-year-old Snow says a lifeguard was on the beach at the time, but added, "I knew she wasn't going to make it in time." So he sprung into action. This guy sprung into action quicker than the lifeguard on duty. It's incredible. "I made it, thank God," Snow said. "And I caught him just by the arm, just as a wave started to pull him out even further. If I hadn't have grabbed him, I think he'd have probably went out to sea. That would have been it." So absolutely incredible stuff from Al Snow. If you guys would like to read more about that, I think I favorited it. Yeah, I did. So if you guys want to find the article, it's by TMZ. I know it's TMZ, but still, it's by TMZ. And you guys could go check that out if you would like. Actually, you know what? I might as well just give it a quick little retweet. That way you guys can see it firsthand on my Twitter feed. Oh, I did retweet it. Well, there we go. Beautiful. Conman already well ahead of the game. But it's time for SmackDown, everyone. Leave that like on this video. Let's get this all the way up to 300 likes. I know we can. Alan Turner, Jason Barker, thank you for the donos. And here we go. It's time for the show. Are you ready? Because I know I am. Everybody, let's pay homage to Ric Flair. Give it 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! You know what? That's not good enough. We need one more time for Super SmackDown. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, a 9/11 tribute. Never forget. Man, guys, I can remember literally, I think I've spoken about this, I think maybe even last live stream. I can remember exactly where I was when I learned about this. I would have been 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old when this happened. And I can remember being in my living room, looking down at a newspaper. It was the day after that it happened. My parents had the newspaper out and the images of the towers in flames. Like, it was nightmare fuel, man. Absolute nightmare fuel. To anybody who is closely affected by it, still is affected by it, you know, thoughts are with you, man. I couldn't imagine having a lost family member in that. What a brutal day that happened not that long ago. It's a great thing to reminisce on and remember just how easily freedom can be taken away, right? Just like that. But everybody, I'm not trying to start on a downer note here today. Never forget. Never forget. How you doing, C Wrestling? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Man, that is just insane, Kevin Langoff. That's insane. The amount of stories about it as well of people who were... So, anyways, I'm not getting into anything here today, guys. Just thoughts about all the family members, all the people who lost loved ones that day. Absolutely. Never forget. Never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the eve of the 20th anniversary of the tragic events...
What an opening. Beautiful opening by WWE. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee is here. Welcome back, Pat. Everybody join in with me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, it's good to have him. I've missed him on commentary. Have you guys missed Pat McAfee on commentary? Oh! Or should I say, oh! Ladies and gentlemen, he is your tribal chief. You ready for the man at the head of the table? It's Roman Reigns. Boom, boom. Still such a dope theme song, man. Such a great theme. Remember, early on, let's get those like counts up, everybody. Smack that like button. Brock Lesnar's back tonight. We have a tag team title match. Contract signing. Seth Rollins versus Edge rematch. What more could you want? Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm your host, Conman167. Oh, baby, gonna be a great show. But Alan Turner dropped a $9 donation. Thank you, Alan. And he says, good day to all. Good day to you, Alan. Good day to you. And I think with that, Alan, you're going to become a new boss.
Good day to all.
Oh, I thought that... Well, that was loud. And Jason Barker dropping his 5-bomb. Thank you, buddy. Damn, what an intro. What an intro, man. Yeah. Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor at Extreme Rules. Yeah, I mean, I believe Peyton Cash is right earlier tonight. It's gotta be Demon Finn Balor, right? That's gotta be the direction that they're moving in. Still, though, crazy. Gonna be good. We got Slump over here dropping 2. Thank you, my friend. By the way, Alan Turner, you, sir, are the new boss. So, Alan Turner, 4-time boss battle champion. And Slump over here. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Frank. Conman still out of power, but watching you, bro. Thanks, bro. Wendell Right, Wendell? Yeah, Wendell, buddy. Hope you're doing well at home. Take care, okay, my friend? I got you, okay? I got you. Hopefully you're not using up too much of that phone battery. Or you have a way to charge it. But I got you, boy. But the Bloodline has arrived. I'm waiting for the next story in the Bloodline. Like, I'm waiting for something to happen. Somebody's got to be added. In fact, I'm thinking it's got to be Sepha. Sepha's got to be added, right? That beautiful pyro. Beautiful pyro. The demon is coming, and you don't have to say his name 5 times like Candyman either, says Sam. Holy! So Roman is in the ring. Listen to the crowd. Has him in the palm of his hands.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Yes, my tribal chief.
When it comes to sports entertainment, WWE runs New York City, right?
Owns it, my tribal chief.
Owns it.
And who runs WWE?
Oh, I see where he's going.
You run WWE.
That's right. The tribal chief in the bloodline runs WWE.
They think they run WWE. Do you guys think they run WWE? I think it's a guy named Vince
The
McMahon.
tribal chief
Might be wrong, though.
runs New York City.
Oh.
Ipso facto. Huh?
Which means the tribal chief runs Madison Square Garden.
Damn. Says he runs Madison Square Garden.
So MSG, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge him. Roman, okay, like, I don't want to be on your bad side or anything, okay? I acknowledge you. Just straight up. Yeah, straight up. I acknowledge him, okay? Yeah, fingers up. Fingers up.
The tribal chief.
Fingers up for sure. 1,000,000%. Okay, I'm acknowledging him.
It is?
I'm acknowledging him right there. Beautiful. Just right up, right to the sky. Oh! We knew he was going to be here, but I didn't know it was going to be right off the start. Ladies and gentlemen, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And the dude looking like he's straight out of his home in Minnesota. The dude was hunting 2 hours before the show. The dude was straight up hunting, hopped on a plane, flew to New York, didn't even wipe the blood off his hands from the deer he just strangled, and the beast is here. It's Farmer Brock. Big Farm Brock is here. All right. All right, Brock's here, everyone. Brock Lesnar is here. Holy cow. Dude, this guy is something else, man. Look at him. Look at this man. Look. Oh, Roman's pissed. Yeah, Roman be pissed. Like, man. Just circling the bloodline. Just circling him. And I think he's going to enter the ring. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Brock has arrived. Oh, staring down Roman, but Roman ain't backing down. Big face off, and now the Usos step in front. Oh, Jimmy and Jay, dude. You don't want to do that. That's a big mistake, man. Wait, Paul's speaking.
I fail to understand. I have one simple question for you. Of all the championships that we can go after together, why the Universal title? Think of all the success we can have going there.
Oh! Brock grabs the microphone from Paul.
I got a question for you,
He's
Paul.
actually speaking.
Why didn't you tell Roman I was going to be at SummerSlam?
Oh! Okay. Next up, story just reached a... Oh, Roman's pissed. You effed up. You effed up. You effed up. Oh, he did. Big time. Oh, Paul.
Accurate statement that I'm not sure her microphone's are supposed to.
My tribal chief, I didn't know.
I didn't know, says Paul. He's playing mind games.
You're my tribal chief.
Oh, just took the Universal title away from Paul. Oh, my God. And Roman's going to leave. The Usos are going to leave. Brock Lesnar just exposed Paul Heyman.
Roman and the Usos.
Brock Lesnar just exposed Heyman. And the Suplex City chants are there. Roman Reigns walking away without Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait a second.
my name is Paul.
Oh my God! Paul Heyman's going back with Brock!
Years, I was the advocate for the reigning
Holy shit! Did they just put them back together?
WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Brock Lesnar! Did they seriously just put them back together? What?
That was great, Paul.
That was great, Paul, says Brock.
Just like old times, huh?
Hang on, Lesnar's gonna turn on him.
Oh, man.
Oh no, Paul. Oh no.
Before Roman Reigns fires you, accept my challenge, please.
Before Roman Reigns fires you, accept my challenge, please.
My shot at Roman Reigns for the Universal title.
Wow, Brock wants Roman.
The Rockies. You've got 5 seconds. Paul.
5, 4,
Those are going to be
3, 2. Oh wait, now he's counting. 4, 3, 2. Oh no, Paul! You double effed up! And now you're gonna get an F5 Roman! Oh my God, Roman just punched Brock! Roman's back in the ring! Roman, oh my God, up on the shoulders, Roman Reigns, put a super kick from main event Jay. Now Jimmy gonna follow it up with a super kick. Both brothers, oh, you just got effed up as well. Brock just effed you up. Brock just took your damn heads off. Double clothesline by Brock. And now we're going to Suplex City. Double suplex, my God, the Usos just got done in, dead, dirty, dead, bye-bye, good night. Wow. That was fun. That was fun as hell. And wait a second, so now Paul is back with Roman? Paul is totally now back with Roman. So does Roman believe Paul? Oh, what a start to SmackDown. Re-establishing Brock Lesnar as a bona fide babyface. Me, man, that was good. That was really good. This Brock Lesnar's good. Okay, hang on. Wait, what's this? Big E, Boogs, Nakamura, Mysterio, and Dominic. Oh my God, against the Dirty Dogs, Apollo, Sami Zayn, and Gable? Okay, so no Otis. Interesting. No Otis here. I wonder where the hell Otis is. But we got a 10-man tag team match coming up next, guys. That's going to be big. But holy moly, Brock Lesnar is back in full force, man. Oh, he was there? Otis was there? I must have just missed him. How did I miss Otis? It's a great question. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I missed him. Andrew Stevens over here. Welcome to the live stream. He says it was at this moment Paul realized he effed up. Yes, it was, man. It was at that moment. Except for Paul Heyman actually got off scotch-free. Scotch-free, essentially. He got hit with a Samoan drop. Other than that, like, the reason I say he got hit with a Samoan drop was because he was up on the shoulders of Brock Lesnar, and then Roman Reigns came and hit a Superman punch and knocked him down. Paul Heyman went down with a Samoan drop, right? But C Wrestling says that was so good. That was so good. It really was, buddy. It was excellent. Brock Lesnar exposing Paul Heyman. One of their better segments to open up SmackDown this year. Raw's had some really good opening segments. SmackDown has somewhat struggled when it comes to opening the show. Like, legitimately opening the show, garnering interest for the rest of the 2-hour show. It feels like Monday Night Raw has a really good opening 10, 15, 20 minutes, usually, and then things tend to trend downhill for the next, like, you know, hour and a half or so. But on SmackDown, they usually just kind of start, right? And it's like, okay, well, where's the story? Where's the overarching angle for the night? And sometimes they deliver it, sometimes they don't. But right there, that was really good. That was an excellent way to start off the show. That was actually a main event segment to start off the show. If you think about that, that easily could have been the final segment of tonight, which makes me wonder, what is the final segment of tonight? If they went with that to open the show, what are we in store for in the main event? Think about it. Really think about it. It should be a really entertaining show. But welcome, my friends. It's good to have you. If you have not done so, do me that big old favor and leave a like on this video. Let's get this all the way up to 300 likes. I know we can. We have 700 watching in here. Awesome, awesome stuff, guys. Over 700. Welcome, my friends. People are saying that the Demon Finn Balor returns here at the end of the show. Possibly. Dave Rua says it will be Hornswoggle. Likely. It will very, very, very likely be Hornswoggle. In fact, I think it will be very likely that it happens that we see Hornswoggle in a diaper.
I'm Scott Stanford, and this has been your WWE News.
Yes, very likely that we see Hornswoggle in a diaper. But lots of people saying that we are going to see Demon Finn Balor here tonight. Okay, cool. What do you guys think? Do we see Demon Finn Balor tonight? Thumbs up if you think yes. Thumbs down in the live chat if you think no. Well, we got ourselves Justin Beverly as well up in here. Thank you, Justin. Good to have you. We'll run that in a hot moment. Here is Roman. The Bloodline. I want that t-shirt as well. Looks good.
Gentlemen.
No, they don't want to talk. No, they do not want to talk. Is Paul Heyman going to speak for them?
Paul, we just
so,
heard
yep.
Brock Lesnar's challenge. Will Roman answer?
You heard Brock Lesnar's challenge. You heard Brock Lesnar accuse me of knowing that he was coming to SummerSlam and not apprising my tribal chief who right now has to have his cousins get ready to defend the tag team championships against the Street Profits. And here you are hanging out in the hallways like a Jersey girl, ambush interviewing us.
Wow.
Asking us inappropriate questions at all the wrong time. My tribal chief will answer Brock Lesnar's challenge when the tribal chief deems it appropriate to answer the challenge of Brock Lesnar.
All right. That's certainly one way to go about it. So they are teasing us. They are teasing us, aren't they? But guys, it's Rick Boogs. And it's Shinsuke Nakamura. Wait, what does Sami Zayn have?
Bro, I love it.
A great moment.
I just want to say one thing before we get started, okay? And that is, I love New York.
Sami Zayn loves New York.
I really do.
Okay.
And gentlemen, that is why, as a master strategist, I've arranged for a very special
Otis is
guest
there.
to be in our
Okay.
corner tonight. Someone who actually knows what it takes to win in Madison Square Garden. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give a big New York City welcome to the Atlanta Hawks' own Mr. Trae Young.
I don't.
Well, this is going to go well in New York.
Okay. Okay.
Trae Young.
Oh my God.
To the NBA.
Oh, listen to those boos.
To the man who broke the heart of the Knicks.
Listen to that boo.
Listen to the boos.
The last time he was here, I do believe somebody spit on this man.
Oh my God, he's hated, isn't he? So, okay, I gotta get the backstory here. Okay, I don't know the story behind it. But here is a story from it. So like, let me just read this one out right here. So, in only 2 first-round playoff games, Atlanta Hawks point guard Trae Young has already become public enemy number 1 for New York Knicks fans. There is no love lost between Atlanta Hawks point guard Trae Young and the New York Knicks fans. For the first time in years, Atlanta and New York are not just back in the Eastern Conference playoffs. When was this written? 3 months ago. But they have the talent to win a postseason series or 2. Fate would have it only one of these on-the-rise teams will be able to do that this year, as they are matched up in number 4 and number 5 in the best-of-7 series, yada, yada, yada. So Atlanta took to Game 1 thanks to Trae's go-ahead floater in the final seconds, silencing all of MSG in the process. 3 nights later, this is long. This article is really long. It's dragged out. I just want to know why. Why is he so hated? Can anybody actually just tell me in the live chat? It's probably easier that way than me scrolling through a bajillion different articles, trying to educate myself on basketball. Let's face it, I'm a Canadian. I focus on hockey. Okay, Justin Beverly over here dropping his 10 bump. Thank you so much. But we actually have this 10-man tag team action right now, and I want to ask you guys right here in the live chat, who will win? He beat the Knicks in the playoffs, and they hated on him. There we go. Thank you. That is very simple. Very simple. Put it this way, why we hate him. He trolled the Knicks fans a bit, talked some trash, walked the walk, and then talked the talk and beat us, but we still hate him. Gotcha. Gotcha. So he was like McGregor in his prime, just talking a lot of trash about people, but then backing it up. So let's go to commercial break right there. So let me ask you guys who will win in this 10-man tag team match. It'll either be Team Face or it'll be Team Heel. Regardless of me not knowing, it certainly seems like this was a really effective move. The boos that were drawn there, one of the loudest boos that WWE's had in a while. So good for them for being able to figure out how to get people to boo. It's amazing how WWE, though, relies on sports teams in order to get cheap heat. Like, it really is funny, right? WWE is like, we are the place where we can fabricate a whole show and make people feel a certain way, and then the first ones to pull in outside influence. Like, I totally get it. AEW does it as well. I get why it happens, but it's really quite funny, isn't it, when you look at it? Anyways, thank you for the bomb. Justin!
Glorious to be back in the chat and watching Super Smackdown. As always, Conman and the CMU are the benchmark for live streams. It's absolutely, positively, stupendously.
Glorious! Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate those kind words, buddy. I love being here with you guys. But unfortunately, sometimes I love being here with you, and then sometimes you make me friggin' dance.
Now dance. Rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing.
Freaking dancing over here. Like, good freaking God almighty. Like, come on, man. Come on. Okay. We got ourselves another donation over here. This time from Jason Barker. How you doing, Jason? Appreciate your support. And what is this? Tyler Dell dropping over here on Twitter. Let's load this up again. What is this? Oh, I'm scared.
That was better than the last 5 years of Monday Night Raw altogether. Give the baby a contract. AEW already has? That makes sense.
That's funny. That's funny. Are you guys excited for the new NXT? Yes or no here in the live chat. And then we got Jason Barker dropping 5. Thank you, buddy. Also, by the way, with that, Dave Rua, you have become the new boss. Tag has been made to Rey Mysterio, who is officially in this match. Big seated senton right there onto Sami Zayn. Okay, so will this be... Yes, Jason Barker dropping 5. Dave Rua becoming a boss. Oh, nice move right there. Count of 2 and broken up by Apollo Crews. Dave, you're now a 2-time Boss Battle champion. And then Barker has to say, what's your opinion on the report that WWE 2K22 is going to have GM mode? GM mode. Big E. Big belly to Dolph Ziggler. And I like the Dirty Dogs, how they got matching attire at least. Big spine buster from Bobby Roode. My opinion, though, on WWE 2K22.
What's your opinion on the report saying WWE 2K22 to have GM mode?
I think it is cool as long as it doesn't hurt Universe Mode. I'm scared about Universe Mode possibly being taken out. I don't know if that is just... Oh, Trey! Trey trying to rip the mask off of Rey Mysterio! What the hell, dude? Dude, Trey's been kicked out! Trey is kicked out. Bye-bye, Trey. Bye-bye, Trey. Bye-bye. I don't know why we all hate you, but bye, Trey. I love how the heels are just selling it big time. Like, no, come on. No, Dolph. Oh my God, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler over here just like, no, go. No. Oh, and I think we're going to see Sami Zayn get rocked now. Tag has been made to Dominic. Rey Mysterio and Dom, double 619. Big E officially in. Big E locked and loaded, ready for the big ending. Nakamura holding back Apollo. Count of 1, 2, it's over. Entertaining match. Entertaining match. That was hella fun. God, WWE needs to be more creative like this more often. It's Super SmackDown. They prove right here that they can figure out things to do. Like, look, they can figure out things to do if they just try. Super SmackDown's been a lot of fun so far. Make sure you continue to leave those likes, though, guys. Let's get this up over 300. We're 5 likes away. Everyone smack that liggity like. So Big E, getting close to potentially cashing in Money in the Bank. What do you guys think? Will he be Mr. Money in the... Or, sorry, will he be the champion soon? What do you guys think?
Like this year's New York Knicks.
Well, since you won the Money in the Bank contract, you cash in on any championship match at any time. So, the question is, what is next for you?
P. Gam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
You know what's next for me. Hey, all day.
Big
And
E's
this might
Mr.
not
Money
be
in the
the last
Bank.
time you see me out here tonight.
Oh.
Because whether it's the almighty Bobby Lashley or the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns, if you have what I need, I'm coming for your neck.
Wow. I'm coming for your neck.
Hey, and it might be next Monday when I show up on Raw. It could be any night, but no. If you have what I need, oh, you gonna feel my power.
Feel my power. Yo, guys, did they just find something for Big E? Hey, did they just add something new to Big E's character? Feel my power? Yo, did they just evolve his catchphrase? I think they did. You're gonna feel my power. And that could very well lead to a lot more. I like that for Big E. That's a nice addition to his character. Edge versus Seth Rollins coming up tonight. What's next? It's Bianca Belair. Do you guys like Bianca Belair? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji. I'm giving her a big thumbs up. She's great. Big fan of Bianca. So I think it's time for the contract signing. Becky versus Bianca going down at Extreme Rules. The rematch, you can say. The match that we never even really got. Look, so straight up, guys, I gotta give WWE credit where credit is due in the sense that this story of Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch has been very fun and has been incredibly captivating, in my honest opinion. Now, that still does not take away from the horrendous booking that Bianca Belair got at SummerSlam. Just because the story that it has developed into does not mean that the initial booking decision and the initial reaction and how I felt watching SummerSlam live, it does not take away those feelings. That was still a horrendous booked match at SummerSlam, in my opinion. But the story that we've gotten out of it has been very fun. So I'm looking forward to the match between the two of them. I am. Asim K says they butchered Becky's return. If the goal was to get us to not like Becky, then it's a success. However, I still cannot get behind how they did the entire match at SummerSlam. I still can't get behind it, but still, hey. If the goal was to get us to dislike Becky Lynch, it's worked. I like Bianca Belair more than I like Becky Lynch. That's a fact. Right now, for sure, I feel like I like her a lot more. Who do you guys like more, Becky Lynch or Bianca Belair? Let me know in the live chat right now. Check the tweets. I don't know why my thing doesn't work like that. Back and forth, some Becky, some Bianca. Interesting. Retro Man over here says, I bought my ETL shirt worth every penny. I made you a video to show it off and celebrate. ETL got my shirt, proud to support you. Thank you, Retro. Whoops. Oh, well, let's try to reload this video here again. Apparently my my video player just does not work that well. I have to reload it every single time I want to play a video. You would think it would be fixed.
Just wanted to let you know that my shirt arrived today, and I am proud to be supporting Team ETL because I have embraced the Lucha. Lucha. And on behalf of Team ETL, I think it's time to celebrate. I say celebrate. There's only one way Team ETL can celebrate.
Oh no, what's this gonna be? But you jerk. You absolute jerk. You absolute jerk. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are doing that? You got me on the second one. You got me on the second one. There's no doubt about that. You jerk. You absolute jerk. Oh, then. Oh, man. All right. All right. Okay, there, Retro. Friggin'.
Booking site and save $30 a night. Hotel, Trivago. You never know who will be one of Tim's friends. Weekdays on Sportsnet.
Oh, my God. You absolute jerk, man. You absolute jerk. I one day want to figure out what I can do with this camera, because when it comes to the blue light in the background, if you guys watch this, okay, my skin tone is a little yellower with the blue light, and then I get rid of the blue light, and my skin tone just lightens up even more. Do you see that? Isn't that so weird? Watch the blue light go on again. Watch me get more yellow. Isn't that weird? Very weird, right? And then you turn it off and back to a whiter color. It's just so weird. So very weird. So I got to figure out what I want to, or how I'm going to fix that in the future. Honestly, the way to fix it would be to get a better camera. And eventually I'd like to get a DSLR, but they are expensive. Very expensive. Yes, I got Rick and rolled, guys. Yes, I got Rick and rolled. So Bianca Belair in the ring. Let's see what's going to happen here, everyone.
With your signature on this contract, we make your rematch at Extreme Rules official. If you please.
If you please.
Contract signings are the best.
Contract signings
Bianca,
are the
of course,
best,
her
says
match with
Pat.
the champion Becky Lynch at Extreme Rules.
Wow. Imagine me coming all this way. I mean, standing in Madison Square Garden. You know, the last time that I was in the ring with Becky Lynch at SummerSlam, you know, I wasn't expecting a title match, but I was so excited because we all know how great Becky Lynch is. I mean, I do. I respect Becky. I have the utmost respect for Becky as a competitor and a new mom. But the one thing that I respected the most about Becky was that she would never, ever run from a fight. But my, have things changed.
Things have changed.
I mean, she got me at SummerSlam, but you know why I think she keeps bringing up these 26 seconds? It's because she knows that if we went toe-to-toe, and I mean if we really went toe-to-toe, that the outcome would be different.
Okay.
So no, I don't respect Becky as much as I used to, but at Extreme Rules, Becky can win back some of my respect while I win back my championship.
There you go. Well said there, Bianca. Well said, Bianca.
Let me sign my name right here, says the EST. This is going very smooth.
And here comes Becky Lynch. The man is here. Really quite interested to see how they... You know what, guys? Is Becky gonna embrace... Interesting. So remember how before Becky Lynch was trying to be like a Conor McGregor type character? I wonder if Becky Lynch is gonna really turn up the heat on her Conor McGregor style character. Interesting. Well, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, has arrived. She looks great. She looks great. It's mommy drip drip. Yeah. Yeah, you got daddy drip drip over there with Seth Rollins. Now this is mommy drip drip. I guess she is the man. Is it still daddy drip drip? Do they just have a couple of daddies in that family? Nothing wrong with it. But here is Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champ, standing in the ring, about to sign a contract with Bianca Belair.
Enough for the size of her head.
The original WrestleMania main eventer has arrived.
The original WrestleMania main eventer. That's a shot at Bianca, isn't it?
Esther, do you want to know how I knew I had your number at SummerSlam? I saw your face when my music hit. Starstruck you were. Delighted to share the ring with Big Time Bex.
Big Time Bex.
So that's the thing. You can be a fan or you can be the man. And look, ain't no shame in buying a ticket and sitting out there with the regular people.
Whoa. Whoa. Becky just put herself above the fans for the first time.
And look, I told you I would give her the match when I was ready. I told you, maybe that was going to be tonight. Maybe I would beat her here in 20 seconds.
Oh.
Beat her in 20 seconds here in Madison Square Garden, but now we won't know. We won't know. So, what if I didn't sign this?
What?
What if I don't sign this?
What do you mean, what if you don't sign it?
Maybe
Becky.
I don't want to sign this.
Becky doesn't want to sign it. What?
Becky, girl, sign the damn contract.
You gotta like that, man.
I want you to sign it. They want you to sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it.
Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. That's funny. Bianca's getting the crowd in the palm of her hands as well.
Wait, really?
Whoa.
I was sitting at home listening to you people chat, we want Becky.
Whoa. Becky snapped on the crowd. Becky is officially turned heel.
Last minute notice. Saved all of your asses. Beat the champion in 26 seconds, and this is how you treat me.
Oh, she's heel. She's such a heel, man. The moment's happened. Becky's flipped on the crowd.
I left my baby girl at home for you people, and you're favoring a flash in the pan over me.
New York's still booing, though.
Fine, if you can't join them, beat them, and I will beat them.
Wow.
I'll give you your match, but it's gonna end the same way.
Wow. Damn, man.
Well, it's official. Becky Lynch will defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Bianca Belair 2 weeks from Sunday at Extreme Rules.
Very well done, WWE. Very well done. Did you guys see the way that that was written? How incredibly well that was written. They wrote that in to turn the crowd and to give the heel, Becky Lynch, something to be justified over her actions. The best heels in wrestling feel justified in their actions. And Becky Lynch right now feels justified for being upset at the fans. And if you look at it through the scope that Becky Lynch is looking at it, you can understand why Bex would be pissed off. All of us were talking trash about how Becky Lynch didn't deserve to come back and win the championship like that. That Bianca Belair didn't deserve that to happen to her. And now constantly ducking Bianca, the good babyface, looking like a coward. And now all of a sudden, Bianca says, just sign it. The crowd chants on Bianca's side saying, sign it, sign it, sign it. And Becky Lynch has enough. Straight up enough. It's like, I left my baby girl for you people. I am here now as the champion, and this is how you treat me? And she's got a point. She's got a point. Really good story. You know, I say that right now. It's a really good story between them. Again, did not like the booking of the 26-second match, but you can also argue that Daniel Bryan losing in his quick match against Sheamus led to the Yes Movement. Maybe this is something big for Bianca as well. Maybe this is something big for Becky Lynch as a heel. So, look, at the end of the day, I may not have liked it, but that might be the goal, to get me to not like it, to get me to dislike Becky Lynch. And honestly, after that segment, I'm much higher on Bianca Belair than Becky. Even though I'm loving heel Becky's work, I'm still higher on Bianca Belair. Really good stuff, though. Excellent stuff. Hey, it's time for the Rated R Superstar. Where's Tony Chimmel when you need him? Edge! Oh, baby, are you guys ready for this match? Edge versus Rollins, gonna be good. It's Edge versus Rollins, too. I know it feels like we just saw it. It's still incredible that we see Edge wrestling in 2021. The crowd has been great, haven't they, Steve Taylor? Excellent crowd tonight. We have Christian James Cauldron over here says, heel or face, I still love Becky. Well, thank you for your $2 donation right there, my friend. Christian, you have yourself a wonderful night. This is going to be a great match. And remember, guys, when Becky Lynch first became the man, they tried to turn her heel on the fans. So maybe they had a vision for the heel character of the man. Maybe now we get to finally see it. I always wondered what the goal and what the direction of the heel man character was. Viper Gaming says, according to some reports, I heard that Raw superstars will show up to according with Cena. Well, hey, look, here's the thing, okay? Reports are different. Sorry, rumors are different than reports. And what you are hearing are rumors. They're rumors. And I try not to listen to rumors because they can essentially make you believe something bigger is happening on the show than it actually is, get you too excited for something, and then leave you feeling let down. I've done that far too much in the past. I've learned from my mistakes, and I know not to buy into any rumors. It's just not worth getting yourself all hyped up for the potential. And the only rumors that you truly buy into are the ones that have substance and like legitimate substance. They've been teased, they've been poked and prodded at, they've been dissected, and you've pretty much get the feeling that it's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I wouldn't be overly disappointed if it doesn't happen here tonight, but also it would be exciting to see it go down. So that's kind of my feelings when it comes to that. If there's Raw superstars here tonight, there might very well be, and we will enjoy it as it comes onto our screens. I know Big E talked a lot about the potential of cashing in the Money in the Bank contract. What if Bobby Lashley is here tonight and all of a sudden we get ourselves a WWE Championship match? Excuse me. But we get ourselves a WWE Championship match, and Big E is all of a sudden the WWE Champion. You know what I mean? That would be a super moment for a super show.
Which we always do.
Well, with the BMO app, we'll identify if there's a change in your monthly subscriptions or recurring payments. Like, what if free trial expires?
We don't have that many subscriptions.
Explain Catflix.
Entertainment for gets.
When staying on top of your spending.
King of Fate says, I asked Grim for advice on being a wrestler. He told me don't take advice from anyone who's never accomplished anything. I think that's BS. You can always find advice from someone. Even if they've accomplished nothing, it's a different look at life. You can always learn something from somebody, as long as you keep your ears open. Everyone has a different way of looking at life. Everyone has a different way of going about things. So, no, I disagree with that. There's certainly some people you should listen to more. But I don't agree with that statement at all. I think you can learn something from everyone. Just because someone is not successful right now doesn't mean they won't be. Imagine if you had the chance to speak to, I don't know, let's say a young Dankops, right? Let's say, like, if we're talking about a YouTuber side of things versus wrestling, like, you know, if you're trying to become a wrestler, you're going to want to speak to wrestlers. If you're trying to become a YouTuber, you're going to speak to YouTubers. What if you had the chance to get advice from Dankops 4 or 5 years ago before he blew up? Think about it, right? Would you not want advice from his mindset? It might not be the best advice. He probably is going to learn some stuff along the way, but I'm sure he's got a few tips to share here and there. I've never wrestled a damn thing in my life. You could consider this channel highly unsuccessful if you really wanted to dive into it. I'm sitting here in my room, in my home, just making money enough to make it every single month. You know what I mean? Is that successful? Is that not? I don't know. But a lot of people would say probably not that successful. And I bet you I've got some advice for some people out there. I bet you I've got some terrible advice for other people out there. So absorb everything. Be a sponge. Listen to it. Because you never know what's going to be the piece of advice that will push you over the edge and make you that much better of that wrestler. If you really think about it, like if you want to dive into it, somebody who is homeless, right? Someone who has lost everything in life, and I don't mean everything in life. That was the wrong way of putting that. Somebody who has lost a lot in life that does not have a home to live in. They obviously, on the outside, may not seem the most successful. But it doesn't mean you can't learn something from them if you wanted to speak to them. I'm sure you could sit down, have an hour, 2-hour conversation, and hear that whole person's entire walk of life and understand why they are in the position they are in or whatever. And could learn something, right? Friggin' Shotzi and Knox. And Paul Heyman with Kayla again.
I was just wondering if there was an update on whether or not Roman Reigns is going to accept Brock Lesnar's challenge.
All you do is nag, poke, poke.
Paul Heyman and Kayla.
Poke, poke, till you get your answers, right?
You want an update? Here's an update. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is going to witness his cousins, the Usos, defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits, and then, live in Madison Square Garden, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, tonight will answer the challenge of Brock Lesnar.
What?
Now, whether that's a yes or a no,
Oh.
Don't you just love a good cliffhanger?
Oh, Big E's right there. And Big E lifts up the Money in the Bank contract again.
I love a cliffhanger, a page turner, and Paul Heyman just turned the page.
Well, that's a cliffhanger for sure. Will he cash in tonight, guys? Yes or no in the live chat. Will Big E cash in? Whoa! Jason Barker, my man. Thank you. And here comes Seth. Jason, my man. Thank you so much. All right. Seth Rollins has arrived. Is it time for the stupid Seth Rollins dancing? Come on. Get the Seth Rollins dancing going. Yeah! The stupid Rollins dance. Guys, if you ever want to know how to dance like Rollins, you got to just twist two fingers like this and just... Whoa, whoa. Like, God, it's so bad. That's so great.
All Seth Rollins was trying to do at SummerSlam was hit the stomp on Edge. Edge knows that. Edge has gone above and beyond.
So, Sethy Poo, Daddy Drip is here. What a good episode of SmackDown tonight. We're already an hour in. Burn it down, man. Okay, so let's get the polls up here. Jason, buddy, thank you so much again, man. That is so kind of you. So flippin' kind. We've had some really kind people as of late. You guys have been helping the channel out so much. I deeply appreciate it. Like, man, oh man. Must be putting out good content or something. But here we go. Who will win? It's going to be Seth Rollins. Or it's got to be Edge. Do either vote Rollins or vote Edge here in the live chat. So, here we go. We got this 50 bomb. Thank you, Jason Barker. Let's see what he's got to say. But before we hear what he's got to say, let's get the big yes chant going, everyone. On your feet. On your feet. It's time for Daniel Bryan's yes chant. Here we go. Yes. 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 We might need to update this one to his new theme song. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. We might very well have to update that to his new theme song.
I'm getting some success right now when it comes to this assistant manager
job.
Yes. And if you want to go for an assistant manager job, I would listen to the powers that be. You also have to take the bad advice, throw them away, and take in the good advice.
Well, there you go, man. I'm glad to hear you're getting some success, man. I know you've worked hard for that job. It's been wonderful to see you grow as a person, Jason, and I'm glad to see that you're doing well, man. That assistant manager's job seems like it's treating you really well. Keep up the hard work. I know it's going to be long days, but keep it up, buddy. And again, thank you so very much. That, although, leads us all the way to the end of the donation bar. So, donation bar. Let's refresh it. How do we do that again? Right here. Beautiful. And again, everyone, make sure you are casting your votes to either vote Rollins or vote Edge right here in the live chat. That is exclamation point, the word vote, hit the space bar, and then type the word Rollins or Edge, keeping everything lowercase. Your vote will not count unless it is in uppercase. My goodness, guys, we've already had 14K clicks here tonight for Brock Lesnar. Talk about Brock being a draw. Goodness me, Brock is a draw. Oh, man, as Rollins was sent hard shoulder first into the steel post. Now dragging Edge out of the ring and then just sending Edge into the barricade. Oh, my. That couldn't have felt good. No way that felt good. Rollins, though, hung up over the top rope in this SummerSlam rematch. This is awesome to see, everyone. Again, welcome to the live stream. My name is Conman167. If you have never watched me before, I am live literally for every single WWE event. I am live for AEW. I'm essentially live every single day of the week. We have the CMU here on the channel, which is our WWE 2K Universe mode that involves the live chat. This is an excellent community, and I want you to be a part of it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Come follow us on our social media at Conman167. Join our Discord if you want to keep on talking with this community. All that great stuff. Guys, the links are in the description below. As Seth Rollins hit a massive suicide dive on Edge, and we head off to commercial break in this SummerSlam rematch. Samuel Vlogs asking me, am I still going to do the Monday Night Wars? Yes. However, I'm going to make this very, very, very clear. The Monday Night Wars are going to be there whenever it is right for me to do it. So if I am feeling like I need that extra hour or two, or if the stream just doesn't fit in with the day, then I'm not going to worry myself over it. But it will be an extra live stream that we will go live with, try to go live with every single week. And that's pretty much that. So the Monday Night War watch-alongs are still going to be here. What do I stream about? I stream about talking about wrestling. So what you see here is called a live reaction. And essentially, I just chat about the show. I talk about what's happening, talk about what I like, talk about what I don't like, give you my honest opinions, and give a rating at the end of the show, and provide a live chat room for all these great wrestling fans to come together. I also love getting your guys' opinions. It's the reason I ask so many questions. I like to make this feel like a conversation because it is a conversation. It's not just me speaking to a screen. It's me speaking to 516 wonderful people actively in this live chat who are coming together for the one thing that we all love, and that is the love of pro wrestling. So again, I just love this community so much, and I want you to be a part of it. So please consider dropping that sub if you have not done so. You know, I love that they start using outside mainstream stars as heels to get over talent rather than embarrassing the heels for no reason then leaving. True. Very true. It is nice. It's refreshing because it comes at no expense of their own talent. Get the people that the world does not like, put them in WWE, and get a babyface to cheer against. Robbie says, so Con, I wonder if Seth wins and then we get Edge versus Rollins, the rubber match at Extreme Rules. That seems very likely. Seems very likely with Edge going over. WWE loves to do the three matches. They love to do the trio of matches, don't they? All good there, Brie Martin. And do I like to stream? Yes, I do. Oh, I love streaming, man. I still can't believe I'm lucky enough for it to be my job. I love it. I love the fact that I get to sit here, talk about wrestling for my living. Like, it's just mind-boggling. Macho Plays over here, dropping 5. Thank you, Macho. Says, my girlfriend is mad that I couldn't get tickets to SmackDown tonight because it was sold out. She best not be mad at you. Unless you told her you were going to get tickets earlier and then you screwed the pooch and you didn't get tickets, then she might be mad. Macho. Did out my
My GF is mad that I couldn't get tickets to SmackDown tonight because it was sold out.
Shoot, totally never tweeted out my stream tweet. Well, guys, halfway through the show, we are now live, so if you would like to go on over to twitter.com/conman167, make sure you favorite and retweet it. A new tweet that I just released. It's supposed to have been released at the start of the stream, but I'm a bad YouTuber and I sometimes forget social media management. So guys, head on over there, favorite, retweet, all that great stuff over on Twitter. Madison Square Garden sold out in under a minute. Woo! But that was a really good opening to the show. Overall, guys, what did you think about the opening? I know we're dialing it back over an hour ago, but it was a really solid opening, wasn't it, with Brock Lesnar returning? Dave Rua says, streaming is hard AF. People think it's easy. Well, yeah, it's... You know what? Ask yourself the question. Every single time that you watch Monday Night Raw and watch SmackDown, like, and this is just from a wrestling streamer perspective, right? This is just literally from my perspective. There's video game streams. There's a whole bunch of different other streams. But if you're talking about WWE, picture this. Every single Monday, every single Tuesday, and every single Friday, for the hours of 8 until 10 or 8 until 11 when it comes to Monday, you absolutely have to watch the show. And you absolutely have to entertain people along with it, and you have to be lively for it. Think about how many times you're watching Monday Night Raw and your head's just bobbing. Your head's just bobbing. I can remember so many times back before I was a streamer that I would fall asleep during wrestling, and it's not simply because the show was unentertaining, it's just because you're tired at the end of the day. So yeah, it definitely does take a little bit of energy, you know? It certainly does. Very good match being put on, though, between Seth Rollins and Edge, though. Is that any surprise, though, after their clinic at SummerSlam? I still think I preferred... I see, I don't know. It's got to be between... I don't know. It's got to be between Cena and Roman and Edge and Rollins for match of the night, right? At SummerSlam. Which match did you like best at SummerSlam, guys? I know it's a little bit ago, but think about it. Oh, wait a second. Rollins. Rollins just went for a glam slam on Edge. Damn. Rollins, a little bit of a sick son of a bitch, isn't he? Wait a second. Is he going to lift him up again for a second glam slam? Oh my God. Second glam slam. This time he got it super clean into the cover. 2. Edge kicks out. Hella clean. The first one was a little bit of a botch. But now Rollins, as he is leaned over, ready to deliver a bona fide big-time move against Edge. Looking for the execution DDT, but Rollins countered. Edge now looking for the execution DDT. Oh, that is a big spider on my wall. Oh my God. That's a big ass spider. I lost the spider. Guys, I lost the spider. I lost the spider. It's in the room with me. I lost the spider and it's in the room somewhere with me. All right. I missed the pedigree apparently. Rollins though just got taken out by Edge. This thing is somewhere in here with me. Oh, where did it go? I went to squish it, and I think I got one of its legs. I think he has a 7-legged spider just hobbling around. Like, how do spiders even hobble? Are they, like, pretty much normally walking, but then they're just got, like, ow, 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 ow. Like, is it just, like, 1 in every 8 steps? Is that how it works? They hurt? But he's a legless spider. And he's gotta be around here somewhere, right? I saw him drop. I looked at my Kleenex. There was 1 leg in there. So he's gotta be around here somewhere. If I don't arrive for my live streams on Monday, you will know why. You will know why. Holy cow, yeah, man. Holy shoot. Yes, I have 2 days off this weekend. Holy what? Conman realizing right now that he's got those both days off. This has been a little bit since we've had 2 days off for a weekend, hasn't it? Well, what are you guys going to do this weekend? No wrestling. What are you going to do? I'm actually going down to Hamilton tomorrow. Getting up bright and early and going to Hamilton. We got ourselves Jonathan Farthing over here. Dropping a 10 bomb. How you doing there, Mr. Jonathan Farthing? Says #1 fan. Oh, I appreciate that, buddy. Well, let's roll the 10 bomb. My #1 fan. Thank you, Jonathan. Really appreciate it. Hey, thank you very much there, Festive, for the subscription. I appreciate it, buddy. And then we've got ourselves a couple more donations. Retro to Man over here. Thank you so very much, my friend. Very kind of you. As we are coming on back to this match. Oh, nope. They're gonna not quite get back to the match yet. Almost there. But Retro to Man, thank you for your 5 bomb.
I was weighing up my pros and cons for YouTube today. I don't know what side your channel goes on. Also, I heard you like emojis rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy 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 rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy.
Dude, you don't know whether I'm a pro or I'm a con? My name's Con Man. I'm clearly a con. And I kick out by Rollins. Well, dude, I'm glad to have you here on the channel. Hopefully, I continue to stay in your pro list. But thank you very much, Retro to Man. And now here's Jason Barker.
I got bit by 2 spiders in the middle of my sleep when I was in high school and I'm still living.
How? How? Dude, I would have burnt the whole damn house down. But are you ready? It's time for a cringe song. Man, Seth Rollins and Edge putting on an absolute barn burner right now. Seriously, really good match from them. But if you guys are ready to sing a cringe song, let's do it. Do you know how it goes? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sweet knees are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Woo! Cringiest song on the internet. And now, Edge has some sort of submission move locked in on Rollins right here. Oh.
So with that, Edge has gone off the top rope to the outside, the middle rope now.
Very good match. Now Rollins looking for a crossface on Edge, but Edge finds a way to roll through that one. Into the cover, count of 2, kick out by Edge. Again though, back towards the center, and now Edge has the crossface in again. Deeply locked in the center of the ring as Rollins trying desperately to get his hand to that bottom rope. Can he get there in time? Seth Rollins reaching out with everything that he's got in him as Edge tries to close the grips of his hands even more. Rollins begging, gasping for air as Edge just slams his head over and over again into the mat. Damn. Edge is a maniac. Guys, there's no freaking spider back there. Look. No spider. Hey, we got a 50 bomb. Woo! 50 bomb, baby. Thank you, Lux 7. Holy cow, that's kind of you. Yeah, baby. Look at the pretty pink bomb. And he says, please embrace the FTL instead of a 50 bomb. All right, everyone. In honor of Lux 7, he wants us to ET. He wants us to FTL. Rollins going for the stomp. Edge counters that one into a powerbomb. Into the cover. Count of 2. Holy shoot, McGee. Rollins just kicked out. Rollins just kicked out. Well, here we go, everyone. We have to FTL. Sing it. FTL. FTL. Yeah, FTL, baby. The whole effing show.
Embrace the FTL instead of a 50 bomb.
Thank you so much there, Lux 7. And again, dude, appreciate it. But again now, Edge on the top rope. Wait a second. Rollins. Oh! Buckle bomb to Edge. I hope Edge is okay. Oh no. Oh God, is Edge gonna win this thing or is Rollins gonna win, guys? Look, I'm looking at your polls here. 76% of you say that Edge is gonna win. But it looks like Rollins off the... Oh no, spear! Spear to Rollins! What? Big time spear! Hand across the chest! 2! Rollins kicked out! Sethy Poo found a way. Holy. And remember, guys, we still have AEW Rampage to come tonight. I'm loving Fridays on this channel. It's so much fun. Fridays are so much fun on the channel. This is awesome. Everybody show your love for this match with a big like on the video. Good Lord. But also, my friends, with that donation from Lux 7, we've got ourselves a new boss. Lux 7 becoming a one-time boss battle champion. Thank you, Lucky. Love that you're on the right side of history now. Rollins rolls through that one. Edge looking for another crossface, but Rollins with a high knee. Forearm right to the face of Edge. Rollins. What the hell is he looking for? Oh, into the corner. Into the corner. Rollins with a low blow. Rollins with a low blow to Edge. Oh, now Rollins with a kick right to the knee. Seth's gonna win it. Seth with a super kick to the face of Edge. He's lining it up. He has to be. Edge in a ton of trouble, lining up the stomp. Rollins with another super kick. Edge down to both knees. No way. Staring at Edge. Edge is hunched over. Rollins with another super kick. Edge just falls into the mat. Seth, after hitting the low blow on Edge, is looking to close it out. Why won't you die? Another super kick to Edge. It's gotta be over, guys. He's gotta hit the stomp now. Rollins is a man who is possessed. On Friday Night SmackDown, Seth Rollins with the stomp to Edge. Go to the cover, man. Wow, Rollins looking like he just had a giant sigh of relief, like he got the monkey off his back right there. And Seth Rollins down to the cover. It's over. Seth Rollins has beaten Edge. There's got to be a rubber match. Has to be a rubber match. Seth is almost like, I can't believe what I just did. Wow, leave a like on that one. Oh shoot, are they calling? No way! A stretcher? Edge is about to be stretchered off. Oh wow. That match was awesome. I think that match was better than their first match. Would you guys agree with that? This could be leading to Extreme Rules as well. Like an ambulance match or something. Could be something along those lines. I have a feeling this is going to be for Saudi, though. To give Seth Rollins and Edge something to do in Saudi Arabia. And give Edge the final win in the chapter. Stretcher match, ambulance match, something like that could go down at Extreme Rules. Definitely could. Bailey Reichert says, I've read that Edge is going to be switching to Raw at the draft. Could be. Could very well be. We have Wicked Heart over here dropping a $2 donation. Thank you, Wicked Heart. Says, hey, Con, love your content. 4 years strong. Wicked, my friend, thank you for 4 years of your viewership. That is absolutely incredible. It's pretty much the length that I've been doing wrestling content on YouTube. Goodness me, my 9-year anniversary on YouTube is this November. Oh, wow. 9 years, everyone. I've almost been on this platform for a decade. Literally, I started it in grade 12. I was still in high school when I started this channel. I'm now 26 years old. Living with my girlfriend in a house that, well, it's not mine, but I rent it. With no other roommates, with no other people that live downstairs, no other tenants, no nothing. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. You know, like, when you look at where I started on YouTube, where I was in my parents' house upstairs in my tiny ass room, just producing shit YouTube videos. And now here I am sitting in this room producing shit YouTube videos. Only difference is there's a lot more people who watch me. I love the fact that I get to do this. Seriously, guys, I love it. It's never lost on me where I've came from and how I used to stream to 0 people, how I used to make videos for like 5 views. I remember, guys. I remember marking out big time for reaching 80 subscribers. In fact, I released a video that was like an 84 subscriber special or something like that. Like, that's how big of a mark I was for YouTube and for subscribers. Like, this video that I just can't believe it. It's so funny. Conman167 80 sub special. If you guys want to watch it, you should be able to type that in. Maybe not.
Themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Subscriber special. There it is. 80 subscribers. Wow. Thank you. Right there, guys. Minecraft. Right there at the very top. 80 subscribers. Wow. Thank you. Conman was just thanking everyone for 80 subs. It's amazing. It's amazing. So thank you guys, seriously, for your viewership. All right, let's get back to the show. NXT 2.0, what do you guys think?
SmackDown on Fox from Madison Square Garden is sponsored tonight by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Edge on the stretcher. Rey Mysterio by his side. Continuity. His friend right there.
Go. Do your thing. Let's go. I need someone up here. Someone at the feet. You ready to tell Beth? Yes. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, ever since Edge returned to action a couple of years ago from a double fusion neck surgery, which cost him a decade of his career.
A lot of people were saying Beth was at MSG. Was she? Did I just miss her?
We always thought if the neck got attacked, how would it react? Obviously not great right now.
Let's show you what happened moments ago with Seth Rollins versus...
Yeah, so now they're just going to recap what happened moments ago. Hell of a match. Seriously, hell of a match. The low blow from Seth Rollins was brutal. He said, tell Beth? Oh. He said, tell Beth. Damn. Damn. That's heartbreaking. One thing's for certain, Edge knows how to tell a story. And I love that he was rocking pink as well. How cool was it that he was rocking pink? The pink and black attire from Bret Hart might be paying homage to him a little bit. And the ambulance is sent away. Seth Rollins.
I don't really know, you know. I know my arm hurts. I don't really know how I feel about it right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. How do you feel? How do you feel? I just don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't feel anything at all.
Seth, numb. He's numb. And then they transition to Roman Reigns. Is this a slow transition for Rollins getting back to being babyface?
We the ones, right? Yeah. We the ones. Bloodline.
The ones.
That means they want what we have. They want to take it from us. What I say earlier. We run New York. We run the Garden. We run WWE. Let them have it.
No.
Ain't no losing tonight.
Hey, don't even trip, Oos. Our match is next. Got you.
Yeah. We gonna make the family proud still. We the ones. Yeah.
I'm top thinking now.
We think we can just find the tracking chief.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I saved you.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I Saved you.
I saved you. Yes? Why didn't you tell me Brock was at SummerSlam?
Asking him. Paul not able to answer. Paul unable to answer Roman why he didn't tell him Brock was at SummerSlam.
Baking help with my stress.
After he saved him.
It's like a free personal reminder. Doing the heavy
Interesting.
so I can apply with the clip.
This has been an excellent edition of SmackDown. Is this the best SmackDown of the year?
I start Monday. Hope my soup's still fit.
This might be the best SmackDown of the year.
Go to ZipRecruiter.ca and put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
Now you can make your own Buble sparkling water at home with SodaStream and Buble drops. Cut! Do you want it more like Buble drops at home or Buble drops at home?
It's bubbly.
I can't think of one that's been better. Can you guys?
What's on your mind?
I don't like beer anymore.
What a great time to be a wrestling fan, though. What an absolute great time to be a wrestling fan.
Tonight, I'll be eating a veggie cheeseburger on ciabatta. No tomato.
Just released a new tweet as well that says, this might be the best SmackDown of the year. Phenomenal show. If you guys would like to favorite and retweet that, you can over on Twitter. Over on the Twitter. The first SmackDown in front of fans was fire. Yeah, it was fire because the energy was there for sure. We were all super excited about getting back to live fans. It felt like such a breath of fresh air. Really good addition to SmackDown, though. Best one of the year. It's definitely over a 9 for me tonight. Definitely.
I wonder why so much time painting is spent not painting. So did we. Introducing Premier Red.
It's like SmackDown forgot about the women's tag team.
Easy to pour, easy to close.
They just probably didn't have room on the card for them this week with all the big segments that they had planned. But yeah, you're right.
Paint without the pain.
They did put Shotzi and Tegan at least in a backstage segment. Very briefly, albeit, though.
It's definitely a lot.
You should do a house tour one day and a room tour. Here's the thing. When it comes to my personal life, when it comes to trying to create a, not a barrier, but trying to create a spot where I am no longer Conman167 and I get to be Connor, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I get to be myself on these live streams, but it's important to create a work-home life balance. And for me, if I start introducing everybody to my home, I start bringing you outside of these walls, and I start showing everybody throughout the house, it becomes more of like letting people into more of your life. And when it's not just my life that I'm putting on display, I'm putting my lovely girlfriend Becca's life on display as well. You know, it's just something that makes you think twice about it. And trying to keep up that little bit of a barrier is important when it comes to working online. So in terms of doing like any vlogs around this house, not right now. I don't see that at the moment. Maybe in the future, you know, but today, as of now, I'm not really interested in doing it.
The way of life that makes us a beacon to the world. The most enduring memorial to those we lost.
Conman just broke kayfabe.
That we continue to build.
No, all good there, Donut Fox. It was an excellent question. I have an answer for you. Oh, Module Plays says I donated. I think, did I run it? Or did I not run it?
It's smoke season, fam. And what an opportunity for the Profits tonight. The tag team titles.
I totally didn't run it there, Macho Plays. My bad, buddy. Let me run it now. But here comes the Street Profits. They got those red Solo Cups. Man, seriously, Vince, just shell out the extra little bit for some blue Solo Cups and reuse them. Just reuse them. We need blue, man. Blue cups are needed. Macho Play says, I was pissed I couldn't go. Dude, you would have had an excellent time there if you were able to go. But at least you still got to see it on TV, right? Thank you, King Eddie, as well. Dropping a 10 bomb says, let me in. Well, I mean, if you're talking about being let into my house, I don't think I'll be answering that door right now. But I appreciate your support regardless. So this is our main event match of the evening, I believe. And then we're going to find out, will Roman Reigns accept Brock Lesnar's challenge after this match? But now here comes the Usos. Jimmy and Jay have arrived. Oh my. Make sure you guys leave that like. We're what? We're not that far away from 500 likes, okay? I think we can hit 500. I believe in all of us here today, my friends. So everyone, hit that like button if you've not done so. Demon Balor appears at the end. Lots of people saying Demon Balor is going to appear. Do you guys think he does? Yes or no in the live chat? I still love the Usos entrance and their theme song. I think they're a great tag team. It's been down since day one-ish. Line them all up, knock them down like this. Such a banger of a theme, man. An absolute banger of a theme song. No way. Look, guys, you know what? This is totally flattery, right? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And you guys know how Deportes y Luchas is another wrestling channel out there who has been subscribed to us and has watched our stuff from time to time. I'm all for imitation and everything. That is very similar to my old thumbnails. Gotta love it there, Deportes. That is very, very similar to how my old thumbnails were. Look at that. Look at that. The box on the left side of the screen. That is right there. That is clear imitation, and I do not care. I love it. But still, clear imitation. I've changed my thumbnails now, though. So, I actually like Deportes y Lucha. Deportes y Lucha. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, but I like him. Oh, yeah, the polls. Let's get that up there. Yeah, at least Samuel Vlogs. At least, eh? Fish Sweet. Welcome to the stream, my friend. He says, love from India. Well, that is cool. Somebody in India just sitting here watching Conman, who is in Canada. I'm sure we've got a few other people who are watching from some unique areas. Without saying exactly where you're located, what country are you guys watching from? What country? And then I guess if you're in the States, what state? Options are going to be who will win. It's either going to be the Usos or it's going to be Street Profits. New Jersey, Virginia, Canada, Puerto Rico, Ontario, Canada, hey, Pennsylvania, Jamaica, cool, India, the UK, Arizona, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Greece. Yo, we got someone from Greece. Someone else from India, someone from Antarctica. Interesting. Some more India. North Korea, says Marco Jacobs. Straight up lying to me. Long Island. Dude, North Korea doesn't have YouTube. And I'm pretty sure they don't have IP. Whatever they're called. IP changers. Cordell Winder, how you doing? New Jersey. Wisconsin. Mars? Oh, that's different. All right, you're out of this world. Apparently, they get WWE on Mars. They truly are the universe. Ireland, there's Shane the Gamer. Yeah, England, cool. Really neat, everyone. Well, welcome from wherever you are. Thank you for tuning into the live stream here tonight. It has been a lot of fun. We've got about 17 minutes remaining in this show today. And then we're going to be live with AEW Rampage for an hour. So make sure you guys join us right after this live stream. We'll be live again for an hour. Sheepton Zepto channel. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We have Wisconsin Lego Man. I think he's from Wisconsin. He says, Con, what do you think of rated RK Bro with Riddle, Edge, and Orton if Edge goes to Raw? Also, Pac Go Lashley. Have you heard of WrestleLamia? Yes, I've heard of WrestleLamia. That could be fun. Rated RK Bro for like a one-off would be fun. I don't think they need to do a whole feud or anything like that, but a one-off match would be really fun with them. Some way, shape, or form.
Con, what do you think of rated RK Bro with Riddle, Edge, and Orton if Edge goes to Raw? Also, Faux Pact Go. Lastly, have you heard of WrestleLamia?
Well, thank you so much there, Wisconsin Lego Man. Go Pack Go, he says. I think we can hit 500 likes, everyone. I think everybody should smack that like button. But Angelo Dawkins is in the ring right now against Jey Uso, who just got taken down by Angelo, the man who rocks 2 headbands. We've seen Isaiah Cassidy rocking 2 watches. Now Angelo Dawkins rocking 2 headbands. Why no one say hi back? Ow. Shane Dunn? Sorry about that, buddy. Hello, welcome to the stream. And a back elbow there. Down goes Angelo. Samuel Vlogs says, Con, I'm from North Carolina. Oh, and then trying to split open the legs of Angelo Dawkins deep into the cover, hooking the leg, and a kick out at 1 by him. Tag has been made, and back in comes Jey Uso. Do I think Brock Lesnar attacks the Usos? No, I do not. Joshua Shaw says, I think Bobby is going to face someone else at Extreme Rules because Randy is facing Bobby this Monday. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Who do you guys think faces Bobby Lashley at Extreme Rules? Let me know in the live chat. Hang on, Montez Ford. Gonna go flying. Montez Ford! What a move. What a big time maneuver right there. Excellent stuff from Montez Ford. Kid Crayon says, I've been watching you since 2017. Glad to see you now. Well, welcome back, Kid Crayon. Uh-oh. And speaking of welcome back, Roman Reigns on his way down to ringside. And we're going to go to commercial break, aren't we? Yes, we are. SmackDown listening to Khan. Going out on high drama, low action. That's the way to go to commercial break. Every time, man. Every time. High drama, low action. Give people a reason to tune back in, to sit through the commercial break. You want to have them asking the question of, what is going to happen? Sometimes people tune out when there's a match. But if you can hook somebody with just adding something else extra to that match before you go to commercial break, you might have them for the next 2-3 minutes. Carlos Romero asking, where is Happy Corbin? Must not have been booked today. Just must have been left off the card. It happens. Definitely does. Christian Oatsy asking, can I answer his question? If I can find it here. You've mentioned this a couple of times, but what's next on this channel? For the channel? I can and I can't really fill you in. Like, I don't want to spoil things before it ends up happening. But the big thing is that there is going to be the Minecraft content moved off of this channel, is the only way to really put it. Certain things are being dropped. Everything that you know and love about the channel truly is going to stay. Essentially, the only thing that is really gone for good is the Tuesday throwback streams during the day. That's it. That's the only ones. And if you guys are missing them, then take 3 to 4 hours out of every single one of your Tuesdays during the afternoon and sit and watch a WWE pay-per-view, and you should be able to still get the same enjoyment. But yeah, essentially that is the only thing that is being taken away from this channel. Everything else you still will be able to find in some way, some place. You'll be able to find it. But there's just things that I need to do to be a better YouTuber, and this is one of the steps. Just one of the steps. Why can't anyone answer me when I say I'm in Canada? Mason Gamer? Cool, man. Nice to have you, a fellow Canadian. Final 10 minutes of the show. So Demon Finn Balor might arrive. Brock Lesnar might re-arrive. Anything like that. What is this? Oh, I think they're hyping up TLC. Stairs.
This might seem scary, but the metals in that vape are even scarier.
Oh.
Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel, chromium, and lead into your lungs.
It's about vaping.
That's metal in your lungs.
Well, Big E is definitely against vaping. Big E is not for the vapes. You've heard Ontario is the best province in Canada. God, man, if that's the case, I feel bad for Canada. Ontario is messed up in many ways. It is very messed up. Big cover right there. Uh-oh, now Jey Uso from behind runs into a super kick to the midsection. Kick right there, big high head kick. Man, he rocked him. He actually caught him big time. Threw his shoe out of the ring. Oh my God, Montez Ford's shoe just came off. Montez Ford is shoeless. Drop kick, he still lands it. Good Lord, Ford. Montez, what a blockbuster. Deep into the cover. 2, kick out by Uso. He is shoeless, man. I'd like to see Montez Ford versus Roman Reigns at some point. He literally only has one shoe on his foot. Oh, Inzaguri, no one home. There's a lost shoe chant. And now all the way up, Montez Ford. Dude, are you kidding me? That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. What an elevated blockbuster into the cover. 2. Uso kicks out. Oh, wow. No, I thought I got away from it. Oh my God, I took away the redeems and you... Oh! John! 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 Oh, dude. Well, thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I know I sound like from that girl from Monsters, Inc. The girl who's always watching. Mike Mazowski, I'm always watching. Like, I know I sound like her, but thank you very much. Honestly, thank you for the support, but good Lord, the freaking Luchas. Rolling him up, count of 2. Oh, that was damn near close. Super kick. Oh no, not another super kick. The Usos are gonna go up. They're gonna go flying. Oh no! Uso splash 2. It's not over. Kick out. What? Dawkins kicked out. How did he kick out of that one? That was unexpected. Roman is all of a sudden like, hang on. Hang on. Are they actually going to do it? This is awesome. 5 minutes remaining in the show. So Jey Uso. Back with a right hand, fires Montez Ford. Inzaguri from Jimmy Uso. My goodness, that's got to be it. Oh my God, the Ford splash! The Ford splash! Out of nowhere! Into the cover! 2! No! Roman Reigns! Are you kidding me? Roman with the guillotine on Ford! Oh, come on! Come on! Roman Reigns just choking him out. Where is Finn Balor? Where's Finn Balor? Come on, man. Choking him out. Good Lord. Ford is actually out cold. He's pretty much killed him, and the Usos taking out Angelo Dawkins. Wait a second, guys. Is there smoke on the stage? Holy cow, there's totally smoke on the stage. Demon Balor's gonna be here. He's gotta be. Where is he?
If Brock Lesnar wants it, then he's gonna get it. Because I'm gonna smash him as soon as I'm done smashing Finn Balor.
Oh, calling out Finn. Saint. Oh, come on! Is he back? Guys, I think he's here. Wow, how long has it been? What a cool graphic. Holy cow. He's got to be here, man. The lightning coming down from the ceiling. Oh, it's the demon. Balor is back. Oh! Whoa, that is so awesome. Holy cow, man. Goosebump moment. Goosebump inducing moment for Con, man. This is so cool. The Demon Finn Balor is back. Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. Wow. His inner demon is released, ladies and gentlemen. His inner demon is released. Finn Balor, the demon, staring down Roman Reigns. Holy cow! What an ending for SmackDown. What an amazing, amazing end. As Balor's gonna go one-on-one with Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, the demon is back. Oh, that's excellent. That is an excellent, excellent way to end the show. But ladies and gentlemen, we ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet. We're going to go live with AEW Rampage. That is going on our screens any second. So everyone, I hope you are enjoying the night so far. Before you leave, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. What a show that was. My final rating for the show is 9.25. I thought they delivered everything that they possibly could have tonight. And I think 9.25, the only reason I'm giving it that is because All Out was given a 9.5. And I still think All Out was a much better show. But still, that's comparing a pay-per-view to a TV episode. Excellent edition of SmackDown tonight. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will be live in like 1 minute. So head on over. The stream should automatically redirect you as well. But until then, everyone, take care. We'll see you for AEW Rampage. I've been Khan, and that was Friday Night SmackDown.